Okay class, so today is lecture number 9 week 2 and we are going to continue with the matrices. In last class we had discussed how we solve the matrix multiplication, what is the condition and how we use that condition for matrix multiplication and the method, the arrow method which I have explained you in last class. I hope that all of you now have a clear idea how to multiply matrices. In today's class, we are going to continue with the same exercise 5C till question number 6 we had done in last class. So today we are going to start with question number 7, right? The question says the matrix 1, 3, 5, P, another matrix Q7 is equals to 50 and 35. Find the value of P and Q. Now that is your question, right? So first we pick the left side of the equation. There are two matrices, both are multiplying with each other. First step, we check either multiplication is possible or not. So the order of first matrix is 2 rows and 2 columns. The order of the second, this Q7 matrix, 2 row and 1 column. Now we can see that condition satisfies. That means multiplication is possible. For multiplication, we had discussed a method, arrow method, right? First one always horizontal, second one always vertical. If we talk about 1, it lies on the tail side. So 1 will be multiplied with tail, that means Q. If we move from 1 to 5, we should incorporate a positive sign. It indicates that now we are standing on 5. Now 5 is on the head side, so head will be multiplied with head. So 5 times 7. Same in the second row. 3 on the tail side will be multiplied with the tail, that means Q. So 3 times Q plus, now we are standing at P and P should be multiplied with 7. On the right side we have 50 and 35, it remains same. Right? I had told you as well that in order to check the question, these two numbers or values, they must be equal, same. After further solving it, 1 time Q, 7 5s are 35, 3 times Q, 3Q, 7 times P, 7P is equals to 50 and 35, right? Now, if we note down the order of matrix on both sides, so on the left side there are 2 rows and 1 column. It's 2 by 1. On the right side, it's 2 by 1 as well. Both sides, order of a matrix is same. That means now you can equate the matrices. The first row, Q plus 35 is equals to 50. And the second row, 3Q plus 7P is equals to 35. You can solve this equation to find the value of Q because there is only one unknown and that is Q. So Q is equals to 50 minus 35, it's 15. We have the value of Q. Now you can find the value of P. So 3Q plus 7P is equals to 35. Value of Q is 15. So 15 times 3 is 45. 45 plus 7P is equals to 35. 7P is equals to 35 minus 45 minus 10. P is equals to minus 10 divided by 7. That is your answer. Right? So we have find out the values of P and Q, and by using the value of Q we can find the value of P. So after question number 7, moving on to the next question, question number 8. It says if A is equals to 2015, B is equals to 120K, find AB. In first part you need to find AB, and in next part you need to find BA, right? So first start with AB. Matrix A is 2105, matrix B is 120K, right? Both sides matrix order is same 2 by 2, so we need to plot the arrow, right? Arrow is not mandatory to draw it in every question, but I make it to explain it better for you guys. So 2 on the left tail side, so tail multiplies with tail. When we move towards 0, it will be 0 times 2. Now this matrix, this row will be multiplied with second column. So 2 times 0, tail on the tail plus head on the head. Second row, 1 times 1 plus 5 times 2, 1 times 0 plus 5 times K, right? Further we solve it, it will be 2, 0 times 2 is 0, 1, 5 times 2 is 10, to 10 plus 1 is 11, 2 zeros plus K into 0 0, 1 0 plus 5 into K, it's 5K, right? That is a value of AB. For BA, we need to write the matrix B first. It will be 1 2 0K times 2105. Now in matrix multiplication, AB is not equal to BA. So if you have an answer in your mind that the result is same, no, it will be different. Again, need to first check the condition. Row into column, 2 by 2, 2 by 2, both matrix have equal order. So 1 times 2, 2 plus 0 times 1, 0, 1 times 0, 0, 0 times 5, 0, 2 times 2, 4, 1 times K, K, 2 times 0, 0 plus 5 into K, 5K. This time I didn't use any arrows. I hope that all of you have a clear idea how we solve it. So 2 plus 0, 2, 4 plus K, 4 plus K, 0 plus 0, 0, and 0 plus 5K is 5K, right? And that is BA. The third part of the question says, find the value of K if AB is equals to BA. That is third part. Now AB is 2110.5K is equals to BA 204 plus K and 5K. We need to find the value of K. That means we need to equate these two, right? So it will be 11 is equals to 4 plus K, and 4 moves on the left side, it will be 11 minus 4 is equals to K, and K is equals to 7. That is your answer. So that's how we find the value of an unknown by equating the matrix, right? Moving on to the next question. It was question number 8. After that, question number 9. Same exercise, same book. If A is equals to 8, 7 minus 3, 5, and I is equals to 1, 0, 0, 1. evaluate the following. A into I, in part 1 we need to find A into I, and in part 2 we need to multiply I into A, right? So first I want you guys to try it and then watch the video. So if we talk about A multiplied by I, so it is 8, 7, minus 3, 5 times 1, 0, 0, 1. So it's 8 times 1, 8, minus 3 times 0, 0. So it will be plus 0. We ignore it because of 0. And 8 times 0, 0, minus 3 times minus 1 is minus 3. 7 times 1 is 7, 5 times 0, 0, 7 times 0, 0, 5 times 1, 5. That means A multiplied by I is equals to this. Similarly, we are going to find I multiplied by A. So IA, first we need to place the matrix of I, 1, 0, 0, 1, and then A. 8, 7, minus 3, 5. The order is same, 2 by 2. So 1 times 8 is 8, 0 times 7, 0, 1 time minus 3, minus 3, 0 times 5, 0, 0 times 8, 0, 1 times 7, 7, 0 times minus 3, 0, 1 times 5 is 5. So IA is equals to 8, 7, minus 3, 5. Now if you observe these two results, they both are equal, right? And if you observe more, that is actually matrix A, right? You can see that is matrix A. So now we have a new matrix and we say that it is an identity matrix. What is identity matrix? Identity matrix represented by I, and its matrix is fixed 1, 0, 0, 1, right? And the property of identity matrix is when matrix multiply, any matrix, let's suppose the matrix C, when C multiply with identity matrix, the result is C matrix. And you guys just prove it in above question, right? So whenever a matrix multiply with the identity matrix, it will be equal to the matrix itself. We are going to use this property in our inverse part as well. So you guys need to remember what is identity matrix and what is property. When it multiplies with the matrix, it will be equal to matrix, right? So after question number 9, moving on to the next question, that is question number 10. It says if A is equals to 1, 0, 0, 0, B is equals to 0, 1, 0, 0, C is equals to 0, 1, 0, 0, and D is equals to 0, 0, 0, 1, right? There are 4 matrices A, B and C, D. Find an expression in terms of A, B and C and D for the matrix. For the matrix, it must be our answer matrix 7, 6, 4, 3. We need to obtain this matrix. So how we can form this matrix by using all these 4 matrices? That is our question. Now you see that the first matrix of A is 1, rest are 0. So let's suppose if I multiply A with 2, so it will be 2, 0, 0, 0. But what I need here is 7. So I need to multiply A with 7. So 7 times A, it will be 7, 0, 0, 0, right? Similarly, this number I need here is 6. So I need to multiply B with 6. So 6B, it is equals to 0, 6, 0, 0. Now if I need a C, 1C, 4C, right? I need 4 here. So 4C, it will be 0, 0, 4, 0, and the last 3. So it must be 3D. 0, 0, 0, 3, right? So we got our required number 7, 6, 4, 3 at their current position. So how we write the answer now? Our final answer, it will be 7a plus 6b plus 4c plus 3d. When we add them all together, it will be 7643. So that is our answer, right? Moving on to the next example. Now let's say I give you a question regarding matrix multiplication. Just for a recap, or you can say revision. If I have a matrix (3 minus 1 4 8 0 9 0 7 minus 2 and 5 6 1, you need to multiply it with 2 minus 3 0 5, right? So first thing, I want you guys to attempt it by yourself, see if you can do it. First step to multiply a matrix, write the order. So first matrix has an order of 3 rows and 4 columns. The second matrix has 4 rows and 1 column. So our condition satisfies. That means we can solve it, and our answer matrix will be 3 by 1 matrix, right? After the condition, since it is a big question, so I'm going to use the arrows. First, second, third, and there is only one arrow, right? Column wise. Now, not here. Now 3 on the tail side, right? Tail will you multiply with tail, so 3 multiply with 2. Now when we are moving on the arrow and reaching out the next number, we are going to use positive sign, right? That means we are standing on 8 now. Now 8 will you multiply with negative 3. After 8, moving to 0 plus 0, and 0 will multiplies with 0. After that, positive 5 and 5 is on the head, the last stop, it will be multiplied with 5. Right? So that's how we multiply our first row. The second one, minus 1 multiplies with 2, plus now we are standing at 0, 0 multiplies with negative 3, plus now we are at 7, 7 multiplies 0, plus now we are standing at 6, the last stop, that will multiply with 5, right? The last one, 4 multiplies with 2, plus we are standing on 9, 9 multiplies with negative 3, minus 2 multiplies with 0, and the last stop, 1 multiplies with 5. Right? Now I'm going to solve it right here. So 3 times 2 is 6, 8 times negative 3 is minus 24, 0 times 0 is 0, no need to write it down, 5 times 5 is 25. The next one, minus 1 times 2, minus 2, 0 times negative 3 is 0, leave it, 7 times 0, 0, 6 times 5 is 30. The last one, 4 times 2 is 8, 9 times 3 is minus 27, minus 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 times 5 is 5. Right? Now we need to add them. It will be 6 minus 24 plus 25, that will be 7. 30 minus 2, 28, and 8 plus 5, 13 minus 27, it will be minus 14. So that is our answer, and that was question number 6 part G. Right? if you have done it by yourself and you got the right answer, that means now you have a clear concept regarding matrix multiplication, right? Now after this question, we are going to attempt some past papers question. So it's December 02 paper 1, you can see here, and the important thing here is it's paper 1, right? So avoid using calculator during this question. You need to find a minus 2b, and the second part we leave it right now. So a minus 2b, we know that 2b means that we need to multiply b with 2. So I am going to apply the matrices here. The matrix is 5 minus 2, 3, 0, minus 2, the matrix B, 1, 2, 3, minus 3, right? Secondly, I will multiply 2 with the matrix. The first matrix remains unchanged. Keep in mind that we leave the negative sign outside the matrix always. So when 2 will be multiplied with the elements 2, 6, 4, minus 6. Now order of both matrices are equal, that means we can solve it further. So 5 minus 2, 3, 3 minus 6, minus 3, minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, 0 minus minus 6 is plus 6. So that is your answer. Now this question comprises on 2 marks. You see that it is an easy question. The first mark you gain on this matrix when you multiply with the 2, and the second mark you will gain on your complete answer, right? If there is any wrong with the one element, let's suppose instead of 6 you write minus 6, then it will deduct your 1 mark, right? So that was a past paper question. We will attempt some more past papers questions. So the next question is June 04 paper 2. You can see question on your screen, right? Now before starting this question, let me give you an example. Let's suppose that you have a question 2x minus 4 is equals to 8x, and I ask find the value of x. So it is very easy, right? First you need to collect all the variables on one side, so it will be minus 4 is equals to 8x minus 2x, so it will be minus 4 equal to 8 minus 2, 6x, and then you will say minus 4 divided by 6 equal to x. Furthermore, minus 2 divided by 3 is equals to x, right? So that is an easy example of algebra, how we find the unknown from one equation. The same concept we are going to apply in the matrix. Like x, now we have 2 placements of y. There is only one variable y, but at 2 places. So first step, like the example, first step we need to collect all the variable at one side. So 4y on the left side, when this positive y shift towards the left side, it will be negative y, and when this matrix, whole matrix will shift towards the right side, it will change its sign. So right now it's minus 2, on the right side it will be positive 2, and with the matrix 12, 6, minus 9, 0. Right, that is your first step. 4y minus y is basically 3y is equals to, when you multiply the matrix with 2, it will be 24, 12, minus 18 and 0. Right? We are looking for the value of y, not 3y. So if 3 is multiplying on the left side, that means on the right side it will be divided. How we are going to write it? It will be y is equals to 1 upon 3 and matrix 24, 12, minus 18, 0. So you need to multiply every element of a matrix by 1 upon 3. So it will be 24 upon 3, 12 upon 3, minus 18 upon 3, 0 upon 3. Solve it further, it will be 8, 4, minus 6, 0, that is your y value, or you can say the matrix of y. Right? So that was your question. You need to find y. Now it says in the form of A, B, C, D. That is same thing. A, B, C, D. So that was meant by the question, that express y in this form. That means you need to solve it like algebraic equation question. Right? First you need to collect all the variable at one side and then apply the simple geometric algebraic steps. Like if it is adding on the left side, that means it will be subtract from the right side. Now the next example, leave that part. We are going to attempt only first part. That inverse of a matrix is our next exercise. So we are going to attempt all the inverse question from the past papers after we had covered it from the book. Now first part, evaluate 4, 1, 2, 1, 1, minus 1, minus 2 and 4. First step, you need to identify that whether multiplication is possible or not. For that purpose you need to find the order of a matrix. So it is 2 by 2 on the left side and 2 by 2 on the right side. Right? Our condition satisfies these two are equal. So you can multiply the matrix. For multiplication we need to apply arrows and then just head and tail method. So 4 on the tail side, 4 will be multiplied with 1. When we move from 4 to 2, we need to incorporate positive sign. That means we are standing on 2 multiplies with negative 1. Similarly 4 multiplies with negative 2 and 2 multiplies with 4. 1 multiplies with 1 plus 1 multiply with negative 1, 1 multiply with negative 2 plus 1 multiplies with 4. Right? Now solve it. 4 times 1 is 4, minus 2, 1 minus 1, minus 8 plus 8, minus 2 plus 4. So 4 minus 2 is 2, 1 minus 1 0, minus 8 plus 8 0, 4 minus 2 is 2. That is your answer. Right? Make sure that you are not using calculator in all such questions where paper 1 is mentioned. Right? So you need to practice it. You need to boost your mental mass, as I have told you in the orientation class as well, that keep focus on paper 1. Because of its percentile, you can score your good grades just by boosting your mental calculations, right? So focus on paper 1. Another past papers question in which you need to have a good command of on addition, subtraction and multiplication. Now in first part it says B minus C, right? So matrix B is 2, 1, minus 1, 0, 4, minus 3. That is matrix B minus C. 2, 2, minus 1, minus 1, 2, 0. Right? Keep in mind what was the condition to add or subtract a matrix. Order must be equal. You can see that the order of both matrices are equal. That means we can solve it further. So first element is 2 minus 2. Second element 0 minus 1. Third one is 1 minus 2. 4 minus 2. Minus 1 minus 1. And minus 3 minus 0. Right? So solve it further. 2 minus 2, 0. 0 minus minus means plus 1. 1 minus 2, minus 1. 4 minus 2, 2, minus 1 plus 1, 0, minus 3 minus 0 minus 3, that is your answer. Right? Such type of question have a weightage of 2 marks in your CIs, and if there is one error in your entire question, it will be deduction of 1 marks. There is no concept of 0.5 marks in CAIs. After that, the next part is AB. AB means that you need to multiply both the matrices. So A is 1, 2, 3, B is 2, 1, minus 1, 0, 4, minus 3, right? To multiply the matrix, first you need to check its order. The first matrix has 1 row and 3 column. The second matrix has 3 rows and 2 column. That means multiplication is possible, right? After that, I am going to apply the arrow. So first, right? Now 1 on the tail side. So tail will be multiplied with tail, so 1 multiplied by 2. When we are moving from 1 till 2, we use positive sign. 2 multiplies with 1, and then final 3 multiply with negative 1. Now the same row will be multiplied with the next column. So 1 tail side multiplies with 0 plus 2 times 4 plus 3 times minus 3. So there is only 1 row in your answer matrix, and you can verify the same thing with the condition as well. Solve it further. So 1 times 2 plus 2 minus 3, it will be 0 plus 8 minus 9. 2 plus 2, 4 minus 3, 1, and 8 minus 9, it will be negative 1, and that is your answer. So that is all for today class. I hope that all of you now have a good idea how to solve matrix question. They are easy questions, but you need to boost your mental mass. You need to attempt it in less time with more accuracy. And we have covered some past papers question. In next class, inshallah, we will start with matrix multiplication, right? And for you guys, I recommend you to practice such questions from the past papers as we did in today's lecture, right? So see you in next class. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.